Hey YouTubers, this is King6, aka Raymond. Welcome to Cooking with Raymond. I'm ready to tease your taste buds and make your mouth water with food. Now I can try, but I can try. Hey, now I'm gonna make deviled eggs. I'm sure you guys have tried deviled egg before. First off, you gotta take the eggs. This is a hard-boiled egg. I'm sure you can tell. Boil it in a pot of water. Usually it goes up to, like, I would say 20 to 30 minutes. That's when the eggs will be good. But when you see it crack, that means that it's ready. Then put it in the fridge. I let this go overnight, actually. I buried the eggs. I boiled the eggs last night. And so I was able to do this. So it's very simple. Just grate the eggs. And so on and so forth. I just did I did 7 eggs, so I'm going to make a big batch today. I could be able to bring this for my lunch, or I can have this as a late night snack. This is I don't eat that late, but if I have nothing to eat, or if I don't feel like cooking, I just take this, get some two loaves of bread, and bam, there you go. And they're good to eat too. So it's very simple. Yeah, see, just make sure you get all the eggshells. Here, put this a little closer. Yeah, make sure you get all of the eggshells off this egg. Because if you don't, last thing you want is to have a sandwich with an eggshell in there and it's like, oh. You say, I love my sandwich. Very crunchy. And so on and so forth. But hey, what can I tell you? But you know what? Deviled eggs actually is one of the best. My dad actually snuck this into my sandwich one time. I have no idea what he gave me. So I ate it, and I loved it. I asked Dad, what did you put in my sandwich? This was when I was a little kid. That's when my parents made my lunch. But then as I got older, yeah, make sure it's all clean. No eggshells, no nothing, because, like I said, you don't want to eat an eggshell. And just keep grating it. But hey, guys, when Easter comes, that's when you can be able to dye the eggs, hide it in the yard, and watch your little cousins or little brothers try to find the eggs. I kind of miss that. My childhood was the best. I remember doing this in Easter. On the property where I live in, this was my grandparents' property. Now my parents own the property. We always do an Easter egg hunt all the time here. And my grandpa, we have like about, back then we had about 8 kids, around 8 to 10 kids in the house, including me and my brothers. We were hiding in the we were all in the other room. My grandparents and my parents were all hiding the eggs, and they made this one a little more interesting. On these Easter eggs, there is a $sign or any amount on the eggs. And it said that whoever finds the one with the highest one, I'm going to give them money. If you find any eggs that have an amount, I'll give you money for it. That would range from like 10 cents, 25 cents, or $1. Last time they put $2 in, and let me tell you, every year I always find the $1 one all the time. My cousins usually hate that I says, man, cousin, why do you find the eggs? How can you find the ones with the $sign so much? I said, I'm not. Maybe I'm just lucky, I guess. Oh, and here's something that I think you will find very disgusting. And I hope you guys are ready. Last year, this was about, the last time we did an Easter egg hunt at this house was about 2005 or 6, either one of those years. We went there. I was too big to do it. I was like, I was just walking around. Then all of a sudden, I found an Easter egg under the house. It was under the plywood of the house. I was like, what is this? I found the egg, and guess what, guys? The egg was rotten. It was like it was under there for a good 10 to 15 years. I couldn't believe it. I went to my grandpa and said, "Hey, Grandpa, take a look at this." I said, "What is it?" "It's an egg, but it's rotten." But here's the funny part. On that egg, it was a $sign on it. It was one year they said that, "Wait a minute, we're missing an egg." And we all looked. Couldn't find the egg. So we gave up. We actually gave up on that egg. And we found out that that was the actual egg that was missing. And once again, my cousin says, "Man, we're actually older. We're actually old enough not to do this anymore. And you happen to find an egg under your house with the $sign once again. And it's rotten." It was really rotten, guys. It was like the egg dissolved. All it was left was a shell. There was enough to hold it up to make it look like it was the full egg. So, believe it or not, my grandpa actually says, "Well, I did say it before. I did say that if you find an egg with the $sign, you'll get it." Even though they said, "Well, son," I said, "Well, grandson, you're a little older for this, but I made a deal, and I stick to it." That's right, guys. Believe it or not, I actually got I got $1 off of that egg. My cousins were upset, but you know what? It is what it is. Like I say all the time. Now I need a spoon, and here's where the fun begins. Now, you got the deviled eggs. You need mayonnaise. I got the squeezable one, so I'll be able to do that easily. See that? Makes it so good. It's just so good. And a little bit more over here, and there you go. Now you do that, you put the mayonnaise in, you stir it. Now, never get the jar ones, because if you think that you don't have like enough mayonnaise, it will ruin it. You have to go get like another spoon, so it's better if they do that. Nah, I don't have enough. All right. There we go. See, guys? Take a look. Take a look at that. Looks good, doesn't it? I'm sure you guys think, "That's gross. That is very gross." Nah, it's not gross. It's delicious. You guys will love it. Yeah, see that, guys? Right there. Oh, if you guys are wondering, I did buy a toy, believe it or not. But you're going to see that in March when I do a little something, a little special for the month. And you guys will be, I hope you guys will like it. And there you have it, guys. Deviled egg. That is how it's supposed to look. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reactions, more gameplay. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed this. And that was Cooking with Raymond. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, stay positive.